Hi there, how are you guys? Today we're gonna learn something new. Last time we learned how to solve linear equation. This time we're gonna learn how to solve linear inequalities. What's linear inequalities? Inequalities is like this. What is this? Greater than or less than, okay? The best way to remember what's greater than less than is this. If you use your left hand and you make like something like this, what letter do you see? Maybe you see different kind of letters, but what I see is letter L. L stands for less than. And the other one obviously is greater than. Okay? Today we're gonna learn how to solve it and how to graph it in a number line. Okay? So we will go with basic by applying the adding and subtracting with the properties of inequalities, and also multiplying and dividing with this. And then we will go for multi-step and so on and so forth. Okay? So make sure that you have the foldable and you go as I do this video to make sure that you will be on task and you will understand how to solve linear inequalities. All right, there you go. So now first, for one-step inequality, you should know that this is less than. Who's bigger, x or 0? The correct answer is 0. Because if you analyze it, if you are Pac-Man, you're going to go to the bigger one. And Pac-Man is going to go here because this is bigger. So where's the mouth opens, that's the bigger one on the inequality. So for this case, 0 is bigger. But what the meaning of this x is less than 0, where are the values of x that is less than 0? So if this is 0, the number that are less than 0 are the negative numbers. Where are the negative numbers in the number line? You're correct. It's on the left side. So therefore, the graph is going this way off the 0. But the question is the 0 part of the problem? According here, x is less than 0. That means 0 is not part of the answer, so we'll leave it open. To make the story short, if there's no line under the inequality, we leave it open on our graph. And make sure you put arrowheads towards the left. Here's the hint. Here's the friendly Asian hint. Just kidding. This is less than. Where is this pointing? It's pointing to the same direction as my less than. So means say they're pointing the same direction towards there. So that's a good guide. So if we look at the other one here, x is greater than 0, greater than 0. Where is this pointing? To the right. So if that's going to the right, if the graph goes this way, means say 0 is right here. Every number that are greater than 0, which are on the right side, or 0, or the 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, going this direction, going to the right, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on are the numbers that are bigger than 0. The question again, is 0 part of the answer? No, because x is greater than 0. When do we do that one? Look at the next portion. X is less than or equal to 0. If you will compare this to the first one, there's a line included, and that line means equal sign. So therefore, again, one more time, the friendly advice, where is this going? To the left. So this is a 0. The numbers that are smaller than 0 are on this side. And this time we close it, we shade it. That means 0 is part of the answer and everything on its left side. For this one here, x is greater than or equal to 0, x greater than or equal to 0, 0 will be part of it because there's a line that means it's equal. We close it, and where is this pointing? To the right. So we go to the right there. Make sense? Moving on. So let's apply now those concepts in solving inequalities in addition property of inequality. So there, m minus 5 is less than negative 1. How do we solve for the m? We add 5, we add 5. Crosses out, m less than, what's negative 1 plus 5? 4. And that's your answer because the variable is already isolated. If we graph it, we go to the 4. This is the 4. Is this open or closed? You're right, it's open because there's no line here. So leave it, make it open. Where is this pointing? It's pointing to the left, so we go the direction. So the answer are the number that are less than 4 are on the left side of 4, which is, from going to the infinity of the left. But we're not going to learn the infinity right now. R minus 2 less than or equal to negative 8. Here we're going to add 2, R, this will be cancelled, drop the less than or equal to, negative 8 plus 2 is negative 6. This time, there's an equal sign here. That means it's going to be close. The negative 6 is right here. We close it. Where is this pointing? To the left again. So the graph goes to the left there. Easy, right? Next, subtraction property of equality. This time, obviously, we're going to subtract by solving the variable. Minus 7 minus 7. H greater than or equal to, what's 4 minus 7? It's negative 3. So therefore, I'm going to go to negative 3. Open or close? Close, you're right. Because of the line here. Where is this going? To the right. So it's going to graph that way. Minus 3 minus 3. What's negative 5 minus 3? Negative 8. Drop the greater than A. This time, this is a good tricky problem. The variable is on the right side of the inequality. For the most part, we're following the friendly advice that this is pointing to the right, we go to the right. But take note, where is the variable? The variable is on the left. Even here, the variable is on the left. So here, we do not apply the friendly advice that negative 8 greater than A is going to the right. We have to always, as a friendly advice, we have to make the variable always on the left side to make it uniform, and we can use the guide that wherever the inequality is pointing, that's where the graph goes. So I can rewrite this one as A less than negative 8. If you notice, it's still pointing to the A, it's still pointing to the A. Now, using the friendly advice, negative 8 is right here. It's open because there's no line. Where are we going? To the left. Multiplication property of inequality. Here, the variable b is being divided by 2. How do we solve for the b? We have to get rid of the fraction. By multiplying by the denominator, multiplying this by 2 and 2. This will cross out. B will remain. Less than negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Where do we go here? So go to negative 6, leave it open. And where are we pointing? To the left. And it's okay because the variable is on the left. So we follow that direction. Here, n over negative 5 less than 2. So we multiply this by negative 5 and negative 5. This cross out. And less than 2 times negative 5, that will give you negative 10. But take note, we multiply it by a negative number. Every time, here's a secret, when you multiply it by a negative number or divide by negative, you know what you're going to do? You're going to flip the inequality. That's only a secret, okay? Since you multiply it by a negative number right here and also on the left side, this inequality will flip over. So n greater than negative 10. Negative 10 is right here. Open or close? It's open. Where are you pointing? To the right. Division property of equality. From here, we're going to divide by 4 and 4. C is less than negative 3. Are we going to flip here? Because the answer will be negative 3 or the answer is negative 3? The answer is no. Because we did not divide by negative number. We just had a negative quotient. So where do we go from here? Go negative 3, open or close? It's close. Where do we go? Left or right? We go to the left. Easy. Kaboom. And the next, here, we divide by a negative number. It's negative. So if it's negative, what do? Switch it. Flip it. So this one will be less than. Cancel the 8. P. What's negative 56 divided by negative 8? 7. So therefore, go to the 7. Point go to the left. Open because there's no line. Very simple, right? Kaboom. I hope you learn and enjoy this video.